Hi everyone, thank you for coming today. The topic of today's meeting is our new website platform. We're very proud of it. It's been a while in the making. As some of you may know, we've been doing contractor and service professional websites for about 7 years. Um, our websites are really special because they utilize some data-driven systems and some back-end systems that really help generate a lot of organic search performance and in turn a lot of organic leads. And those are the ones you certainly want at the end of the day. We're going to start off by going over just a little bit about the new design, what it means, and how it might impact your business. And then we'll move into some technical features and kind of go over those quickly. To start off, here is one of the new designs. We really tried to capture a very professional, kind of high design type image, really up the game in terms of what a contractor or service pro's website could look like. So we utilize things like stationary menus for quick access to different services you might offer. We also have rotating slideshows that are fully customizable to the company. The website also contains different blocks that can be used in different areas, highlighting different things that you might want to show your customers up front. The menus are interactive and feature nice images to make a customer feel at home and also be impressed with what they're looking at. You'll also notice an Amazon or online style review form. This is going to catch a customer's eye pretty quickly. We're going to talk a little bit more about this later, but it's important to note just the kind of eye-catching feature. Someone can relate to that very quickly if they've done any online shopping, which most people have. It'll allow them to see that you have reviews. It's going to provide your company with some instant credibility, as well as offer the customer a chance to read your reviews on your website. Now, everything we do is custom. It's designed from scratch by designers in our offices in the United States, so nothing's cookie cutter. There's no WordPress. We're a custom software and web development company. One thing that I really like about these new designs is the menu structure. We're using these interactive and full-feature menus where instead of having a boring drop-down list, you can have these full image-ready menus that can highlight almost everything you do, both with text and corresponding images. It allows customers to quickly identify where they want to go on your site. Say they're interested in a backup generator. They can get there really quickly. They identify with the picture of the generator, and they can learn more about Generac. Now, there's a bunch of different designs we're rolling out. Some of them look a little bit similar, use similar features. This is a slightly different take on the drop-down menu, but equally as clean. Here you can see you actually get into some subcategories where if they know that they're interested in heating, and specifically the homeowner is interested in heat pumps, they can really quickly navigate there. Now, custom design is not something that helps us help customers. It's not something that got us where we are. We have several features that make us different from a design house on the East Coast or the West Coast that might charge a boatload of money, but might not be able to offer you the same feature set and at the same price point. We're an HVAC, refrigeration, plumbing specific company that handles software and web development. So we really have a foothold and a long-standing history in the industry. So, we're able to really take that and help build a better product for the contractor or service professional. So the first thing I wanted to talk about that was unique to us is a full product database. And what that is we offer you, and this is part of a website package, the capability to feature every manufacturer and every model that you want. Not only that, you can feature detailed information about those. So here's another website. Maybe the customer's interested in furnaces. Now, depending on how you want this set up, you can put more emphasis on this or less. But say they read a little bit about furnaces and they click on Brian. This is going to bring them to the part where we start talking about the ease and kind of robust nature of a product database. You're going to have detailed manufacturer-grade information on everything you carry. So let's click on this 987. You're going to have general, little blurb about the unit, what makes it special, quick bullet points. You can move into some specs, quick overview of warranty information, and this is available to anyone who visits your site, which could also keep them off of those manufacturer sites. And we know that a lot of the manufacturers today have dealer locators, so the last thing we want them is going and finding a competitor of yours 6 miles down the road. But this is a really cool feature here anyway. It's the documents, and you or your customers can download literature, spec sheets, owner's manuals, installation manuals, things like that that are available on these units. We'll take a look at the consumer literature here. Quick to load PDFs that allow the customer greater detail. And really, it's a nice feature whether you're on a sales call in the field, or you can push your customer to take a look at that in their free time. It's nice having that all contained in your website. Again, you don't want your customers finding you and then leaving you to go somewhere else in search of greater depth of information. We also have a rebate database. Now, depending on where you are, this is going to look a little bit different, and it's also fully customizable by the contractor to display which rebates or incentives they want. But the cool thing here is that you can display federal, state, or local rebates that apply to your business. This allows a customer to get a little bit more information, see if maybe there's a rebate available to them in their area that might make a difference in choosing you or choosing a product you offer. And if it helps get the sale, then it's great. Also, this stuff becomes searchable content for the search engines. Now, everything I've mentioned here is cool and really important. Now, the last feature I want to go over before I kind of get into the nuts and bolts, what's under the hood that truly makes us a unique company, I just wanted to show you how our websites do with responsive design. Now, this day and age, most people have a smartphone, a tablet, and about half of your customers at this point could be finding you from a smartphone or a tablet. Now, a lot of companies have mobile themes that basically make a website look very simple. We've done something a little bit different, and that is use something called responsive design. And what this does is it breaks the site down in an organized manner as the resolution, the screen size, gets smaller. So instead of making something look very simple and maybe making a customer scratch their head and say, oh, maybe I'll go somewhere else, what this is going to do is going to keep that aesthetic design that you pay for up front and make it available on a tablet or a phone. So here might be a tablet size. This is a portrait mode instead of landscape, like a tablet might be. But as it goes down into an iPhone or an Android phone-sized resolution, you can see that the site doesn't lose all of its aesthetic value. You still have the capability to navigate one-touch dial, one-touch email. Here's another one. This is actually a secondary page, so you can see the secondary pages retain their aesthetic and kind of picture value as well. So the point here is really that you can make your mobile site look really nice and interactive, and no matter what size the screen is, your online representation, which is your 24/7, 365 days a year advertising platform, you're going to look good regardless of what browser, screen size, or device they're going to be using.